So many of the negative aspects that I used to have, I solved them by reflecting on myself and on my behavior and on my mindset. So, and me reflecting on myself most of the time is like, for example, looks like this on why I have this fear and this worry. It will make sense to you if you feel the same, but if you don't feel the same, then it might not make 100% sense, but it might make a little bit of sense. But to me, it makes sense. Practice holding space without regretting, without feeling bad, without putting yourself down, and without anxiety, in self-doubt, in this feeling of uncertainty, and in the fear of the worst case scenario. Holding space, holding this space, holding this space without feeling bad, without without questioning anything, and just holding the space. But what I care, or what I sometimes in these situations, I catch myself being scared of what the other person might think of me, of the other person not treating me well, or the other person having a bias or not treating me as well as other people. Just because of this, while other people in that same room, they made the same decision, some made the same decision, and they are still being treated, they're still being treated equally as other people, and there's no bias. It's this fear of being treated differently in a negative sense, in not being treated as well as other people. This fear definitely has something to do with self-esteem and self-perception and self-worth. And me feeling this way shows that there's still something I need to work on. There's still an aspect in terms of self-esteem that I need to work on. And this aspect, this fear of someone treating me differently, how do you heal this? How do you heal this? How do you solve this? It is related, it is connected to overthinking as well, because you overthink how that person will treat you and how that person will see you, when in reality they are not overthinking, they are being good to everyone. They are being good to everyone, they treat everyone. They are being good to everyone, they treat everyone the same. So it's just me overthinking. And they probably don't or didn't even take the we think for other people, and then we draw conclusions even when that person don't even think that, or would not draw that conclusion. So basically, the things we worry about are not even real, because that person is not thinking about that. That person is not seeing the things that I see as negative as I do. Yeah, it is me overthinking and lying to myself, and me thinking what other person would think and draw conclusions, when in reality they did not draw that conclusion, but me drawing the conclusion for them in my head, when it's not even true, when it's not the conclusion that they drew, when the situation is not as negative as I think, and when the situation is not as negative as I imagined or assumed. It's this being afraid of what other people might think of me or of them not treating me well because of what they think of me, when they don't even think what I think of me, right? So I think they think this and this of me when they don't even do that. So it's just me creating worries and worrying when there is nothing to be worried about.